right, so I have this case. Who touched this case? Who's affected by this case? Who knows someone affected by this case? I always view the police reports as like your first step. It's like, it's an official account, but you're going to have many days when the official account is different from the defendant's account, or even sometimes from the victim's account. So what we try to do is, if these guys are in jail, you're kind of in a tough spot, which is very much the case in a lot of times. So you might write to them in jail, you might see if they have an attorney, you might see if they have relatives who want to talk. And I think a lot of reporters get jaded to the kind of like, oh, he was turning his life around before he was accused of this new crime story. But I think some of the key questions I try to ask are, okay, tell me about your life outside of this incident, knowing it's only one part of it. And that kind of puts people at ease. And then say, okay, so tell me about this day. What happened on this day? And let them tell their version first. And then go back and say, well, the police said X, Y, Z, or did this, that, or the other. And I think there's so many times when we find the truth is somewhere in the middle of all the perspectives. Sometimes it'll be completely on one end or the other, but very often it's in the middle. So there's a lot of door knocking. There are a lot of times when we go to the wrong addresses, because a lot of these guys move around very quickly. And you just kind of have to get used to having people say no, having them shut the door in your face. And then for every few people who do that, you're going to find somebody who wants to talk. And until you reach out, you have no way of knowing which direction they're going to go. But to me, that's a really important part of telling a story. Sometimes we'll find that people are like, oh no, I told the officers the opposite of what's mentioned in the affidavit. And that's a really key piece of information to be able to have in your story.